Hola a todos.
Hello everyone, my name is José Bringas. I am the coordinator of the Integral Development Program. And first of all, we would like to send our regards to participants in the PWRDF annual meeting. Our relationship with PWRDF goes back almost 10 years, and it has become increasingly stronger as we share similar interests on issues like environmental security and humanitarian aid, and as we develop actions to improve quality of life for Cuban families in local communities. We support these communities to achieve food security, create economic opportunities, and promote health, water, and sanitation systems. We also support the creation and operation of disaster risk reduction teams to respond to potential emergencies and hazards in our communities. We hope then that the results of this meeting will strengthen the work of PWRDF and also strengthen the alliance we have built together with the Episcopal Church Fund, another key partner of the program. We wish you all a very successful meeting and invite you to enjoy a short video showing the work of our communities around the program, of which PWRDF is an essential part. Best wishes, and may God bless us all. Thank you very much.
Hola a todos.
Hello everyone, my name is José Bringas. I am the General Coordinator of the Integral Development Program of the Episcopal Church in Cuba. I am in the surroundings of the Episcopal Cathedral, a sacred, important place of worship and adoration, not only for Episcopalians, but also for visitors from all over the world. From here, I will be telling you about what's happened during the last 10 years since the start of a program that has changed the paradigms of community and missionary work in the Cuban Episcopal Church. This program focuses on promoting the values of faith, environmental responsibility, human rights, attention to people in vulnerable situations, and also accountability in the use of the goods and resources we have at our disposal. This program began in 2013 and immently focused on providing community development training to church leaders. In its early years, it was very much focused on supporting activities to improve nutrition for many Cuban families in more than 40 communities. In 2018, the Integral Development Program began to diversify its actions based on a concept that puts the person at the center and helps them develop capacities to mobilize local resources and assets, and aims to contribute to solving basic needs in education, health, food, disaster risk preparedness, and also to the creation of economic opportunities. Our actions are decentralized in 6 major regions of the country, where there are church leaders and clergymen who maintain a leadership role because of their involvement and understanding of the program, which is supported by our promoters in the different sub-programs that make up our actions. What sets our program apart, perhaps from other programs that also emphasize community work, is that it's centered on the individual. Secondly, it is centered on the possibilities that people have when they develop the ability to mobilize the resources around them and use them to their advantage. And thirdly, that the elements that we promote during the training processes all come from biblical references. Therefore, we move away from the technocratic concepts that prevail in today's world as far as community work is concerned. We are now visiting a workshop where facilitators are being trained to create savings and loans groups with education as part of the sub-program Creating Economic Opportunity. These groups have the power to mobilize communities around savings and education. We have 25 active groups across the country with an average of 15 people in each group. My experience as a participant in the group was especially important, and I believe that this savings group should be established in all the churches because they are relevant not only from the savings point of view, but also because of the fellowship generated among brothers and the importance of the different issues that were discussed there, including biblical topics. At the end of the month, we always saved some money, and by the end of the year, there was always a little more profit to get. So we left the meeting feeling happy. I was even able to help my relatives. Then, when COVID came, the facilities had to be closed and we could no longer meet. We hope they will reopen soon. The Economic Opportunity Sub-Program not only focuses on savings groups, but also supports small businesses such as daycare centers, cafeterias, handicraft workshops, and others. One of the most impactful sub-programs is access to purified water. With the support of the Episcopalian Friends, the Church provides daily access to clean and healthy water for 3,700 people in 37 communities. I think this was a wonderful idea, and the product is very good. The water here is high in magnesium, and the attention is wonderful. That's all we can ask for. I used to have to pour hypochlorite solution into the water. I had to boil the water, filter it, strain it, and it all took a lot of time. I have kidney stones, so this is very important for me because it's hard to find water that's filtered and fit to drink. This is truly, really wonderful. And thanks to you for providing it. The attention is great. At 7 a.m. they are already here, open from Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 12. It's a very special service. I pray to God this never ends because it's really helpful for the people. Hopefully everything that's done for the population works as well as this. Food security is another sub-program we follow closely. An increasing number of families are supporting initiatives related to the production and preservation of food, spices, and medicinal plants. At the Diocesan Center, we have a micro-project that helps provide meals for its workers and vulnerable people in the community. My name is Genaro Quintero Martini. I am a farmer originally from Baracoa. I work in the church and I like farming. Here I plant whatever little piece of land there is. I grow yuca, sweet potatoes, and bananas. I have different kinds of food crops for all the friends of the church and those who come to visit. When I first came here, it didn't look like this. I have done my best, and there is not a single piece of land lost in this church. Everything is cultivated. There is one very important thing that people don't know. All these plants carry a little bit of work. a little bit of dedication from the one who planted them and from the one who takes care of them. You have to work and work with love and dedication, because that's what it takes. If there is no dedication, no love for growing the plants, the result is useless. And there you can see now, you can see how beautiful they are. Here we are participating in one of the program's activities. This is a training workshop for savings group facilitators, and as you can see, these people are already part of our large group of program promoters. Most of the people in our community promoter groups are women. Because for our program, women represent not only an end to be achieved by the program, but also the most important means of achieving that end. Women are always a priority in our activities. The program has allowed us to train promoters,
formar a promotores, y en especial a promotores
especially women promoters, through training activities and workshops. The promoters have been essential, a key point in developing the work from the grassroots. This year, we have managed to train and prepare 45 promoters across the country. We are now working to ensure that all participants are able to replicate and expand this program nationwide. We have developed several projects. One of them is the Savings Group, which has 25 participants who are involved in different activities. We also have a purified water system where we provide the community with large quantities of water as needed, which is open to both the church community and people outside the church. We also have a small food security project where we can provide the community with food, such as vegetables and root crops. And there is also a disaster management group that is led by our reverends, and we support them in whatever they need. We are always open to participate in other projects and to train other promoters so they can continue and expand the work of our program. Disaster management is led by a diocesan committee chaired by the bishop, with 22 promoters who are activated in the event of a disaster. These committees, together with promoters, were essential at the local level and helped us serve more than 50 communities during the pandemic and in the post-pandemic period. The Missionary Development Program has significantly contributed to the development of a more holistic vision of our mission as the Episcopal Church in Cuba, especially with a view to the work in the community. From this perspective, it has provided us, church leaders and lay people, with the means to strengthen our sense of mission, but looking at the community as a space of which we are all part of. It has given us the methodological tools we needed as leaders to be able to act as an instrument of God, especially in this time in which we are called to be the church in this contemporary Cuba. And the support we have received from the primates of Canada and the United States has been key in all this learning and in all the experiences we have had. Well, there you have it. When you combine a vision, a good plan, and a strong alliance, miracles happen. And that is what the program has done over the years, benefiting more than 10,000 people in one way or another, through the results of the different sub-programs it works with. We are grateful to God because this has been a blessing to the program and all the people involved in it who have achieved these results, to the clergy who have legitimized the actions of our promoters in the communities, to PWRTF and ERT who have accompanied us emotionally and provided us with methodologies and resources to put these results into practice.
Dios los bendiga.
God bless you all
Hasta un
and see you next time.